Welcome to another episode of the Bionic Water-colourist. So, the last project we did, we called Railroad Tracks. And I did a little more afterwards. I just took a quick look at it. So I added just a little bit more color in a few places. So that is the finished version. And we're not going to take pen to it. We're just going to leave it as a pencil sketch. Leave it there. Takes a while. It didn't take me very long, but it's a good exercise. So we're going to do another exercise using a vanishing point. And again, how the vanishing point, which is here, affects the focal point, which affects how you view the painting and where your eye is drawn. So now we're looking at a concept of how we're going to put, what part of the paper do we want to draw the person's eye to? Now, in the last one, we put it right in the middle. But this time we're going to put it off center, so that in composition, which is another term, which is how you place things to catch people's eye, catch their eye. In composition, focal point and vanishing point and all that kind of stuff come into play. So without any further ado, we'll take this and we'll put this aside and we're going to start. And this one is called Country Road. So whenever I hear that, I think of poor old John Denver. And, he made a lot. I remember when he came out. God, that's how old I am. Most people are going, John who? But he was a big country and western, I don't know, he was a very popular singer in the day. And died a tragic death. He used to go hang gliding or not hang gliding, but they have a little motor on the back of like a big hang glider. And so anyway, that was his deal. So he used to go out with this thing and fly around but he had a bit of an alcohol problem. And so anyway, old John, he ended up drinking a lot, and he became drinking and flying around and having a good old time. Drinking and flight, I don't think is a good idea. But, I'm just saying. But anyway, so one day the guy on his last flight, old John, had been drinking. And kind of messed it up here. Anyway, the guy forgot to put gas in his hang glider thingy. And so as he's putting around, and he's, drunk as a skunk, and all of a sudden he runs out of gas. And that didn't work well for him. So always, before you drink and fly, always check the gas tank. I think that's the lesson we have to take from that in today's world. So we've got our horizon line, and I wanted to show you I'm running out of pencils because I'm into the Halloween pencil, and we'll get you with bats on this one, or bat pumpkins. Got to be careful about bats these days, especially if you're having them in bat soup. But that's a different conversation. I'm thinking that we should, we're going to start this here. Now, I have to put this on here. Sorry. So that is the beginning of our road. So and the reason why the road turns the way it does is because we have I don't know, what do you figure? So, what we've done is we've put a very big hill. Now, this hill is very close. So it's in the foreground. And okay. Now, what are we going to do? We might want to have... Yeah, let's make this like a choke point. And let's just put a rising hill. So just enough of a hill that that's going to... that's going to help over there. We've got a bit of a hill. And of course, we've got this. We always have a ditch. And then something. Yeah, we'll just go another. This is another rock. Now, I'm not sure what we should do, but let's put another mountain. So we're up here. Now, this is a different kind of mountain. This isn't just a big, you know. This is another. This is what we find in the Rockies. Oops, a little bit of a twitch there. And that is so that we've moved here a little bit over. Now we need something over here. I think what we should do is give this a little bit of a hill or mountain. So we're just going to take that off the page and then go. And so there we go. We're going to keep the sky or all cloudy all day. And then we've got, okay, so here we have our you know, you always have. So there's our, we're going to fill in the rest and get back to you in our next episode. But in the meantime, and between time, I want to thank you for another episode of the Bionic Water-Colorist.